Cricket is often defined by its giants, but its heart beats loudest in the battles between rising nations. On the morning of February 16, 2026, the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi played host to such a battle. The United Arab Emirates faced off against Afghanistan in a match 28 clash that carried the weight of tournament survival for the Afghans and the hope of a historic upset for the Emiratis. The air was crisp and the pitch a classic Delhi slow burner. When Rashid Khan won the toss and elected to bowl, he knew his world-class spinners would find purchase. But he perhaps didn't expect the fight the U.A.E. was about to bring to his doorstep. The start was a nightmare for the U.A.E. as Matullah Omarzai struck in the very first over, and by the second over, they were reeling at 13 for 2. The Afghan fans were already celebrating, sensing a quick collapse. But they hadn't accounted for the resilience of Sohaib Khan. Sohaib, playing in conditions he knew intimately from his days as a student in Delhi, played an innings of sheer class. He didn't just survive, he counterattacked. Alongside Alishan Sharifu, he built an 84-run stand that stunned the Afghan attack. Sohaib top-scored with a brilliant 68 off 48 balls, clearing the boundary 4 times. Despite Omarzai returning to dismantle the lower order with a career-best 4 for 15, the U.A.E. reached a competitive 160 for 9. They had set a trap, and the pressure shifted firmly onto Afghanistan. Afghanistan's chase began with a shock. Junaid Siddique removed the dangerous Rahmanullah Gurbaz for a duck on just the second ball. Suddenly, the 161 target looked like a mountain. Ibrahim Zadran stepped up, playing the anchor role with a steady 53 off 41 balls. But the U.A.E. bowlers refused to let the game slip away. Then, a moment for the history books occurred, not with the bat, but in the field. Rashid Khan, though focusing on the chase, had earlier claimed a wicket that made him the first player in history to reach 720 wickets. It was a milestone that briefly transcended the match. However, the game remained on a knife edge. When Zadran fell in the 14th over, Afghanistan were 97 for 4, and the Delhi crowd was witnessing the possibility of the biggest upset of the tournament. Enter Azmatullah Omarzai. Having already done the damage with the ball, he took the game by the scruff of the neck with the bat. With 17 runs needed from the final 2 overs, the tension was suffocating. Omarzai combined raw power with composure, smashing 3 sixes in a match-winning cameo. He finished unbeaten on 40 off just 21 balls, striking over 190. With a thumping boundary in the 20th over, he sealed a 5-wicket victory with 4 balls to spare. It was a heartbreaking end for the U.A.E., who had fought for every inch, but a moment of immense relief for Afghanistan. Match 28 was a testament to the growth of Asian cricket. Afghanistan found a way to win when their backs were against the wall, and Azmatullah Omarzai was the undisputed hero.